Good evening, folks. It's New Year's Eve 2023, soon to be 2024. Figured I'd pop in, hang out for a little bit tonight before I have to skitter off into the darkness, so to speak, for a while. A lot of people out partying tonight. It's a perfect night to be out and about. For me, anyway. Anyhow, we're going to play a little bit of Genshin before I have to run away. Just a little bit. A couple hours. As we continue our grind towards gems. You know, let's not waste a lot of time. I do have to look something up, though, as we load into Genshin, which I've already been playing earlier. Need to figure out where the hell the entrance is to the fortress. Yes, I know it's an underwater prison. How do I get there? That is the question. Opera Eclipse. Okay, so we're going to the Opera Eclipse. The hell that is. I hate the way that the marker system in the game works. Because it directs us right down to a spot of sand on the floor. There's the Opera Eclipse. It's not even close. Not even remotely close. Now, remember tonight, if you're out and partying and having a good time, make sure you have a designated. Damn you. You stupid thing. Will this hit it? No. Move that jelly somehow. Ah. No. No. Stop. Get over there. No. Damn it, Noel. Oh, fuck. This is the way we bring in the new year. Failing in Genshin. There. Let's teleport to where we needed to go now. So we're at where we needed to go. It's just the opposite direction. Because we need to go over there. Do 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 do. Take your magic power. Won't do any good for me, but I've got it. Alas, I'm gonna try and be more positive in the new year. That's what I'm gonna try and do. Where is that baby? That bridge, I guess? I guess? What a pain. Well, do the slow climb. Slow and steady. It's the race. Yeah, I keep hearing you go. Blah, blah, blah. Whoop. Whatever the hell that noise is. The noise is making me sound like an idiot. Whoop. You see, if I look at the bridge, you aren't there. Oh, you're under the bridge. Now I've got you. Now I've got you. Why are you here? Could have been anywhere else. Anywhere else that wasn't a dumb spot, but no, you had to be under the frickin' bridge. And now, we have trapped ourselves. And stamina food. Stamina food. No, that's 550 health. That's not stamina food. This is the stamina food. No. No. No, 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 no. Really? So I don't have any foods that give us actual stamina. Fine. Gonna use it to use it. Damn you. If I can make it. Which we did. Hooray! No, Noel. I jumped off the cliff. You need to go up here, get over that little ledge, get up on the bridge. Yep. I don't blame her for grunting and groaning. If I had to climb something like that, I'd be face down on the river down there. Floating. I'd never make it. And then belly flop on the way down. Hey, Alfie. I guess we have to go in. It showed this place on a map, which is why I'm here. Hoping we're at the right spot. How do we get there?
Someone needs assistance.
Okay, so this is the courthouse, I guess.
Someone needs assistance.
Didn't see anywhere down. Yep, 1409. So it's still directing me back to the sand patch. Like, there's no fucking entrance there. Let's pop them up again. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want. How to enter the fortress. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Use the elevator behind the opera eclipse. So that's the opera eclipse, which is behind us though.
needs assistance.
Is that considered behind it? Try that way.
Someone needs assistance.
Huh. Do 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 do. Maybe. That might be it. That might be. Pop back over to my chatting screen and hope that we found it. I don't think we did, but we may have. Okay, so this is not it. Even though we are behind the building. Damn it. That is the picture of it.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Such a pain in the ass. Dear Genshin, please don't make us have to do stupid shit to find your fucking pipe entrances and stuff. It's actually right where that star is. Dive, dive. There. I have no idea what those Taglia things are for. Wait. There. Weird to see our friend actually not here to be processed, thank you.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day.
No, it's just a special occasion.
I don't even know who
Festivals
Risley
really
is.
do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes.
Were you talking about work?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's...
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the fort.
While another two people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something from me?
Oh, actually...
You're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget.
Yes, you did.
Ooh, then let's head back right away! See you, Risley! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
And the same to you.
Bye-bye. We're getting the hell out of this place. Good. Now we can go back. Alternatively, making spots easier to access, maybe just allowing a skip. I spent like 40 minutes trying to find the entrance to that fucking place before I looked it up while I was on stream.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia
It started at like 6:45 my time.
The Two Musketeers!
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of the Two Musketeers.
Get up there, bro.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Of course. I'm very fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
Yeah, let's keep in
Something
touch.
else.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
Tasted the lightning from the ride and when she's angry.
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Kablam!
Tell her I said
Kidding.
hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
Yay!
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures!
Woohoo! That has a really nice ring to it.
Then in that case, let's
Does it?
please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Director Farina, I believe you are the most...
No.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
Farina's gonna hold up the Farina trophy.
Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
Yay! Why am I yawning? I haven't yawned all day. Now I'm yawning. Makes my brain needs more oxygen, that's what it is. I'm making it think, making it function. Yay! We got the quest done. I suppose the whole quest concept of their... Not the concept, the whole idea behind it of them telling everyone in prison about the guy who killed an innocent woman because she had kids with him. He was afraid because he didn't want to have to give up anything. Maybe he shouldn't have been putting his cock in her. Just saying. I realized I had 20, so I'm going to go in and do this again. I farmed for materials today for the weapon that Navi is going to be using. I got it up to 80, which I'm proud to say. I did use a fragile resin in this place.
Catch up.
Another test.
At least the battle goes quickly.
Here comes the test. Gotcha. Shine down.
Just leave her alone.
You go. Do it. Go, girly, go.
These are about to get dicey.
Eat this, you sons of bitches.
Busted.
That's right. There's no escape.
Illusion shattered.
That was sloppy. I was doing much better earlier on it. That run was very sloppy. 46 seconds was my best. Or 48. It was 48. I got one of those, which brings that up to 5, which is one of those. Brings up to 6, that's 2. So I still need 4 more gold. I don't have enough of the other materials, so I'm leaving it for now. Because tomorrow I can farm up new stuff. Because I'm out of lots of things. Not out, but... I'm in need of lots of things, so I'm just going to use tomorrow's resin. I think... Where did you go, Navida? Feliz Navia. Feliz Navia. Those thighs, though. Oh, just kidding. Hands. Yeah, because these things, the monsters are gone. I probably have enough for that. I killed some cogwheel stuff, and I've got 2 of those, so I still need 4. And it is open tomorrow, so I'll just do my dailies in there tomorrow. Because tomorrow, these also recharge 7 hours and 21 minutes. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow in Genshin. Probably not on stream. I'll be doing something else on stream. I do not know what. We will figure that out when we get there, but let's play a little bit more tonight. Just because I'd like to spend a little bit of time with you guys tonight on New Year's Eve.
Whatever it is. What?
Before I bid you a fond farewell and
I didn't quite
go and
catch your request.
spend some time with people I'd like to spend the next year with. It's a superstition. And at this particular point in the evening, I am the only one here. Me and me and myself, I guess. So, yeah. I'm already stuck with myself all year round, so yeah, that's how that's gonna go. Even my regular isn't here, which is sad. But okay, because, you know, it's New Year's Eve. Let us... go do the whatever this one is. It's a story quest. It's some character quest. I'm not sure which one though. I don't remember who I've opened. Tomorrow's Monday, so tomorrow night will be Minecraft night. I've been busy in the fortress. Do have to do some red box Dark Souls stuff tomorrow too. Which I didn't do any today. I do have an episode to upload tonight, but it's not put together yet. I have to do that after. Whee!
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma.
Yes, it has.
So many things have happened since then.
Many memorable events. I don't remember a single one.
Progress on our journey.
Except,
So,
they made me throw that match with Raiden when I was winning.
huh?
Someone is coming.
Hey, what the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
As a good knight should.
Oh,
So you don't have a vision after? Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets the chance... Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already?
Yeah, they're fighting together.
There's no time to lose. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for...
Conveniently, the Crux fleet that we were dealing with yesterday is now here today. Yay! Let's go to Rito. Kinda thought it would have been faster than that, considering we could have just run there. It's literally just over the hill. Kinda. A little bit farther than that, but not really. I'm on a boat. Hey. Chow. I used to know a guy named Chow.
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor... If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but...
Oh, so you still don't know what he did?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you. Guess we'll go pay...
All right then.
Fend off the crowds. An easy way to deal with crowds. Start gathering around.
I'll catch up.
Velcro pants are involved, though. Gonna grab them and rip. And put your arms, your hands at your hips. Like you're blocking the way.
Someone needs assistance.
With it all hanging out. No, it doesn't. It only works for certain. It doesn't work for everybody. Don't take my advice on that. It'd work for you if you do that in front of people and they're like, fucking gross! Because you know they're going to stay away. Turning around, calling 911 and stuff like that. Like I said, don't ever follow my advice on stuff like that.
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. We invited Mr. Kaedahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing the tension. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaedahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaedahara clan, I trust that you're already
Heard a thing or two.
But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Considering Mr. Kaedahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, in the interest of preventing further harassment of the bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our...
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous...
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. With the Kaedahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaedaharas will be bladesmiths once more. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedahara.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors?
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Anima.
What? But
That is correct. However...
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am but perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me,
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought.
In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment.
yikes! We nearly forgot about...
I didn't forget.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai.
All the more reason to watch your back!
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately.
Thank you. I must say, I am now very curious about this matter, and I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her, then give you a
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
I'm speeding it up a little bit. Kazuha is apparently a very good character. I don't have a copy of him. I've never pulled it for him. I like my waifus.
Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Oh, by the way, for anybody in Europe or the Far East, from me here in North America, Happy New Year to all you folks. I hope your new year is amazing. I hope it is bright and filled with joy and happiness for you and your family and everyone else that you care about. Just because you know. You guys deserve it. So, just hoping 2024 is an amazing year for everyone. We can get all our crap sorted out.
Ask you a quick question.
Then line back up, get back to normal living and better living than what we've been living.
Kaedahara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the...
You are too kind. We are
Oh? You were targeted in an assault. Mr. Kaedahara is currently the talk of the town. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people with... Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want.
Millions?
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what we... Sorry, I got a little off topic, but I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. The Tenryou Commission had very few leads.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the street. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case...
Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's...
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been caught. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
It was easy for me to fight him off. I handed him his ass pretty quickly.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured, or, for the poor victim, This would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaidehara.
You flatter me.
You are much too humble. Don't. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident. Let me tell you about it, just in case.
Sure. During times like.
All right then. Recently, two people went. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amanoma. Right. Yuya is the nephew of two grown men going missing at the same time. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I...
Sure, can't hurt.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making...
Sounds good.
Alright. Running up the street. This is what I mean by normally they go a little bit faster for me.
Ah, if it...
You two know each other?
Yes. The Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Goku. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma. Let me quickly explain. The Raiden Gokaden was the collective term for the 5 most acclaimed bladesmithing arts in Inazuma. The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the... Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of...
So sick.
It is a great pity indeed. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience. There is nothing mystical to our work. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan...
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony, but for only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thought.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade, you are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments. But let's get back on topic. We hope to assist with the investigation.
Ah, yes. My nephew. He didn't say a word before he left, but I've done what I can so far.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearing...
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato. After that, yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. If I had to guess, he's never been particularly interested. He is extraordinarily talented.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be, based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match.
What? No. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming... Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that you... But, with that said, I also cannot know what course of... Anyway...
Maybe he's possessed.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think you...
Yes. It sounds as if something happened. Let's pay a visit to the
Okay, now we go to the Nagato. Nagato. Actually, hilariously, last night,
I'll catch up.
Tara was saying people call her a hag. So I guess if she was being mean and aggressive, she'd be a nag. Just kidding. I was watching her stream, so that's how I know. It was after my stream was done. She streamed a little bit longer. Which is cool, because, like I said, I like the sound of her voice.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford... My husband has gone missing.
No. You misunderstand us.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dread...
I'm afraid we don't have any new info. With this in mind...
For example...
That's a long story. He'd always get so animated when he was everything was fine when we first got married. But as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
What happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said,
Whoa!
And that led to an arc.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. His voice was
Oh, and he was going to sell it to the guy.
I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't. And I also don't know if he had actually come to. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire. And
I see. Amnamkaleem came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument, but my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard.
Maybe he was
I don't know. He just disappeared. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home.
Or he's been kidnapped by whoever burned down the warehouse.
He's willing to turn over a new leaf.
Please don't get upset. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, but the information we gathered from...
a little confusing.
Let's try
Not
a
that
change
confusing.
of scenery. Rest assured, we'll...
Thank you so much.
He obviously had the blade that other guy was wielding when they attacked Paimon and Traveler.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise the fire at the warehouse...
Then he showed up when they were doing the deal and kidnapped them both when stealing the weapon.
Roll. Do you have anything?
And burned the place down to cover.
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
An interesting explanation. Amnamkaleem is an expert on swords. Maybe he recognized a blade as a fake, or a well-known stolen item. Either they thought a fire would destroy everything. But then the Tenryou Commission began but it's a far-fetched theory.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone with that. I would have gone with third party.
In debt is also the only one of them with the more I ponder it, the more puzzling it be. Right. Amnamkaleem lacks a key.
Darn! We thought...
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amnamkaleem and...
Okay, but...
Let's head out of the city and check...
Head to the city and check our breath. Need a breath mint. Undead breath, not so good. Wait, I don't actually breathe. Just make sounds. So you think I'm breathing. That's what it is. Yay! Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Wait, I hear something,
Oh! This must be another one of those, as sketchy as that whole thing seems. You did put it to good use.
Now I'm picking up a strong...
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazu. Indeed. We should remain vigilant.
Remain vigilant and approach slowly. Charge!
The force is definitely coming. The source of the Tatari, judging from the concentration, I would have to...
Mrs. Nagato's...
It could well be that he was already under the influence of... From what I've been told, but most will develop a... Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no... You needn't worry.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't... It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse.
That was too scary.
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune. Yes,
Sorry.
Let's go. Quiet your mind and focus on what you see.
Come and get you. Come and get you.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here and seems to be dissipating.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls! They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, they're swarming. Oh, it's a hilichurl swarm. Oh no!
Quietly now. Absurd.
I hate to say it, but when I see these guys, I think vaguely. Animal from the Muppet Show.
It's...
Ugh! Look at this red stuff!
By the looks of it, a letter. Written... well... According to this letter, a conflict arose because Ame-no-ma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight.
So...
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point. They've since been disturbed by the hilichurls. There's no... Yes. If Ame-no-ma Yuya...
Right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed
so I guess it was,
connected. I have a hypothesis.
Not a third party. Damn it!
I believe
I'm always wrong on
with the
these.
search.
Why here?
I'm not sure. Show yourself!
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! What's your problem, huh?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. But what if instead of facing Ame-no-ma Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it, it is giving... Whoa! Shit!
Tatarigami energy often lodges its... The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years. Or rather, as a means to occupy...
You're sharper than I thought. Many, many years ago, as a
So it is still a third party, though.
clan.
I presume it has something...
Indeed. He was a bladesmith of... And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. He not only bestowed upon me the great... In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect... The people of the time in which I was born never believed. After the death of my creator, I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power.
So, Amino, tell me, what happens to those you've...
My hosts? Who cared when they got tired or injured or unusable? I hopped... After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse. until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over at long last. I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hito. Now, give your...
Oh, so it's, body stealing little guy, is it? Oh, you barely did any damage to Nahida. You think you're a blade? I'll show you a blade. That's right, half your health in one shot. You're still doing no damage to poor little Nahida. Here, check this out. Yeah, you did no damage at all. You're a whole battle. Here, please, Kazuha. Where is he?
Join me and sever that divine light.
Join me.
Or I will
Your bluff's fooling no one.
Lost. I can never lose. It is even if you defeat me here. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. The end result is the same. I will and even if I were to lose my physical form, it is by any means necessary, and any
Your fighting style. It isn't, but from your movements.
Really? You can tell.
As I've mentioned, since the blade is currently, if you ask me, the main...
Are you trying to claim that I am on his deathbed? He passed to me in that regard. Why?
Because all of that is... I've been wondering why, now that I've seen inside your mind, after all the time that's passed, you have grown weak.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition, I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusion.
What would you know about any of this?
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled, even if you were to sever that divine light. Is this truly? Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere... How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between...
Silence, you blabbering fool!
Ha
I must achieve my goal. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitate. It is pointless to argue further.
How stubbornly you stick. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet.
Very well. Then find your... Once we have dealt with them.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must...
I accept...
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only way. The Cursed Blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests the power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existence. Even if things take a turn for the worse, we have a chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are... Now.
Paimon, grab the blade.
Kazuha?
I felt a little dizzy at first, but it's all right. So far, this was as I expected. I will.
What should we do next?
We find some enemy. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, if a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade, if he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice.
Wait a minute. Paimon, since the Takatsukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by...
Ah, all right.
What about Amnamkaleem?
The blade says He'll let Amenome Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness.
Are we sure this is a good idea? Okay, fine.
We kick the guy in the junk and run. Firm kick to the groin. Falcon punch. Need a second.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
Itchy.
You seem
Very
tired.
itchy.
Would you like some tea? I'll bring you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
There we go. Climb the hills. Yay! Where are we burning? Did I hit something fire down there? There we go. Ooh, we're gonna get an animal thingy. Yay! I need a moment. I'll be right back.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's get this shit done. Oh. Headset stuck. No!
Leave everything on this journey to me.
As one with wind and cloud.
Yay!
How are you feeling?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without though he's making every effort to persevere,
Something else on your...
how strange. Rather than, let's keep going.
Time to go.
Take those, thank you. Gonna make sure I didn't miss any treasures.
Time to go. Let's get down to business.
I suppose he is a pretty good DPS, all in all.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
That's why he's good. He pulls everybody into a close area for a butt whooping.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps...
But what would that do to
I will be careful with it. He's still trying to...
Wait, where's my treasure? Where's my treasure box for that fight, you bastards? Is that you? No, you're not a treasure box either. You really gonna be that cheap and not give me a treasure box? We're doing your dumb battle. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
I'm ready. It's fine.
Oh.
Wind strike.
Take this, son of a bitch. Ha ha! Take that.
Are you okay? It looked like you...
Yes.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a
True form? What are you talking? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I've finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? can help.
Don't worry. I'll use my... It's just more...
Let's get down to business.
Oh, look at your numpties. Your little guys are dead. Oh no. I'm kicking your ass. Got you in the corner. And I'm jumping up and down, doing my little wind thing. Ooh, look at me. Wait. I was doing a wind thing to that guy. Does that mean I was giving him a blowjob?
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though no one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue. Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power: skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenome Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life. How could I possibly deny him his... I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. When I touched the hilt for the first time, a bladesmith lay quietly on the bed. His frail face barely... A newly forged blade lay by his side.
Wow.
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest, so he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But all he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as Blade and Smith. That they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the truth. But after that, the blacksmith's intention...
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Poor Blade.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Damn it. Was hoping it was over. Alright, Mr. Curseblade.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt but darkness and slaughter numbed the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also...
You are finally seeing reality clear.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release, but I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you...
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too?
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot mild. What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. Alas, after that, nor have I ever had the chance to prove my fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between...
Oh? And who would be the
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and his...
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up.
I see. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, if a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention?
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a...
Yay! Speeding it up helps quite a bit.
Someone needs assistance.
And there's the massive lag spike. Whee!
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clap. Yep, we still can't still. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor of Ishin art.
Successor of Amenoma art.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
You and you, fight to the death. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, get my ass handed to me there. Oh no. That's right. Still gonna kangaroo on your ass. Look at me jump in the air. Wee. Kazza was walking around blowing everybody. He's really blowing hard. Oh no. Guy stepped into the blowing region. Get back in here. Get back in here. That's right. Yeah, now you're spent. Ha ha.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken. In your hands, it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes. I too trust Mr. Kaedehara.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there?
I'm not sure, but
Can turn him into a cutlery set. You will eat. Finally, tonight. Because I said so. Now, let us cut that meat. And potatoes. And other vegetables. Consumable things for you. I will be your blade and fork and spoon for this evening.
Oh, it's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks.
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human... Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton...
Really?
Yes. Badly wounded, but he will... And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final end...
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the...
Yes. He said he wants to take control of...
What? No way!
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And I have decided... Thank you. I will explain my reasons later.
He's gonna blow some more people.
Let us begin.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness.
Now he's blowing a sword.
There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
Blade just needed a blowjob before he'd passed on.
That's why he said it had to be done in that order.
The Animo.
Will disappear forever after fulfilling the Blade's
Humor at every moment.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really...
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree, your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should. I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait! Shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. And it's also time to give him a response.
Map? Give me the map! Yeah! Woo, let's go. Up there. Alright, just about time.
Someone needs assistance.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, where the Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe—
Wow, you sure—
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go. The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. However, if you should ever change your mind or—
Great. Thank you.
Where will you travel to next?
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Let's see where he's gonna go blow someone next. Oh, we got the sword, did we? Really? That's a bit of a surprise. Where is it here? Attack percent. Huh. Okay, well, good. Good. Couch. Refine. Anything else? Oh, look at this. I got lots of these. Nice. And that helps out Elon. Very nice. We get a lot of those apparently. What's we got going on here? Euphonious Claymore, huh? Actually, I'm gonna stop doing this. And wrap up for the evening. Or continue doing this while I wrap up for the evening. We're at the middle of the screen. Ha ha, take that. I'm blocking your view. Wait, I'm a ghost. You can see through me. Alright, folks. I am going to end early tonight. I do want to say thank you very much to everyone. All of my followers and all of my regular viewers and all of my part-time viewers. I want to say thank you very much to all of you for the last year. It means a lot to me. And I'm very happy that you've chosen to spend a little bit of your time with me. Whenever you can, whenever you do. I very much appreciate it, whether you're watching the VODs, catching me live, or whatever you're doing. So thank you. I appreciate it. And I wish you and yours all of the best in the new year. I hope that your new year is freaking fantastic. I hope it's the best year you've ever had so far. And I hope it gets better and better and better as the year goes on. Because you guys deserve that. Everyone deserves that. And remember to love one another. Treat each other with respect. And care about one another. Can't think of anything else I want to say. Other than thank you for being here. For being my community. And I will never be able to properly express in words how much I appreciate you guys. So with all that said, Happy New Year, everyone. I'll be streaming again tomorrow around the same time. It will be a full stream. And hopefully we'll have some more fun. And you guys will be able to enjoy whatever the hell it is that I'm doing. I think it's Minecraft tomorrow. And until then, folks, take care of yourselves. Be safe out there tonight. If you're drinking, please don't drive. I hate to lose one of you because of stupidity, and be very careful when driving, because we know there's going to be people who've had too many wobbly pops thinking that they're fine. And it's too bad that they do that, but we can't do anything about it. Draw tonight and this year to a close, and let's hope for a good next year. See you then.